This video is an attempt to convey Vaku and Artham for the Sahityam of Ranga Pura Vihar. For obvious reasons, this video will become lengthy. So please take one paper, one pen, okay, one paper, one pen, and note down what you like, what you don't like. And if you think I am misunderstanding something, please take the pain of mentioning it in the comment section. I'll read, learn, and correct myself if at all there is any mistake. For my convenience, I have partitioned Sahityam into 5 components. We'll discuss one by one. First component is Ranga Pura Vihara Jaya Kodanda Ramavatara Raghuvira Sriranga Pura Vihara. That is first component. Second component Angaja Janaka. Angaja Janaka Deva Brundavana Sarangendra Varada Ramantaranga Shamalanga Vihangaturanga Sadayapanga Satsanga Ranga Pura Vihara. That is second part. Third part Pankajaptakula Jalanidhi Soma. Pankajaptakula Jalanidhi Soma. Vara Pankaja Mukha Pattabhirama. Vara Pankaja Mukha Pattabhirama. Pada Pankaja Jitakama Raghurama. Pada Pankaja Jitakama Raghurama. This is third part. Fourth part. Vamankagata Sita Varavesha. Vamankagata Sita Varavesha. Sheshanga Shayana Bhakta Santosha. Sheshanga Shayana Bhakta Santosha. Yenanka Ravi Nayana Mrudutara Bhasha. Yenanka Ravi Nayana Mrudutara Bhasha. Akalanka Darpana Kapola Vishesha. Akalanka Darpana Kapola Vishesha. This is fourth component. Fifth part is Muni Sankata Harana Govinda Venkata Ramana Mukunda. Muni Sankata Harana Govinda Venkata Ramana Mukunda. Sankarshana Mulakanda Shankara Guruguhananda. Let us focus on the meaning of each component. So before we go to the meaning, I want to make a submission that if I am correct, if I am thinking correctly, there is no Kriya Padam in this composition. Kriya Padam is that says that this work is getting done. That they are mentioning some work. Rama killed Ravana. This killing is Kriya. I am not able to see any Kriya Padam in this composition. So what is being mentioned is Ranga Pura Vihara. So we are specifying somebody or the corresponding property. We are calling them or mentioning them, but we are not asking anything. We are not asking for some support or any kind of varam, nothing. Just mentioning the name. This does not look like a smart move for somebody who don't know how they behave. See, one poor lady asked to Vishnumurti that we want you to become our son. Lady and husband asked that. He said Tathastu. Then you know what happened. Krishna came as son of Devaki Vasudeva, they could not enjoy his presence even for one day. Immediately he was transferred to Nanda Gokula. Now the question is it not a bad thing that he promised something but he did not do it? According to him, what did they ask? That he has to become their son. He became, that is where the agreement closes. So he is smart enough to turn things into his side without you realizing it. It is better not to ask anything. If you ask, he will give what you ask. If you don't ask, he will give what you need. Usually, Krishna gets blamed for this kind of mischief, but Tyagaraja Swami says even Rama is also like that only. They are not different to behave differently. So he says, Adigi Sukhamulevvaru Anubhavinchirida. In one Kirtana, that's what he says. That, who got benefited by asking you something? Who was happy by asking you something? For Krishna says, Sadhinchane Bodhinchina Sanmarga Vasanamula Bhuku Jesi Ta Patina Pattu Sadhinchane Devaki Vasudevulo Nekinchinade. So, with this kind of experience, nobody would be willing to ask them anything. It is clear. If you ask them, you are going to feel bad very soon. So let us not ask anything. Let us take whatever they give, if at all they give anything. Now, it's already 7 minutes. I hope it is still engaging. So let us see the meaning. So it is like Sahasranamam we are telling. Vishvam Vishnur Vashatkaro Bhuta Bhavya Bhavat Prabhu Bhutakrut Bhuta Vruddhavo Bhutatma Bhuta Bhavana. You are only mentioning name but not asking anything. If you are asking anything, please stop asking. You may get more benefited. So this whole composition is only about mentioning name of very specific place. Rangapura Vihara is mentioning somebody who is roaming in Rangapura. That somebody is roaming in Rangapura. Jaya Kodanda Ramavatara. Kodanda is the Dhanusu that Ramavatara. In Ramavatara he holds. What kind of Dhanusu it is? It is Jaya Kodanda. It is something that only gives Jayam. It has not seen Apajayam so far. Hanuma says, Jayatyati Balo Ramo Lakshmanascha Mahabalaha Raja Jayati Sugrivo Raghavena Bhibalitaha Dasoham Kosalendrasya Ramasya Krishnakarmanaha Hanuman Shatrusenya Nihanta Marudatmaya. So, same Jayam is being mentioned here, if I am correct, if I am not wrong. So, Rangapura Vihara Jaya Kodanda Ramavatara Raghuvira. In Raghuvamsham, there are many Veera. He is one of the Veera. Raghuvira Sri Rangapura Vihara. Next is Angaja Janaka. Angada, I know, the one that comes in Ramayana. Angaja, it is not clear in the first attempt. Then what you should do? You should recall all possible phrases mentioning Vishnumurti as somebody's Janaka. Brahma is not an option here for obvious reasons. Shrungeri Mahasanidhanam wrote one Kruti. Garuda Gamana Tavacharana Kamala Manasi Lasantu Mama Nityam. Garuda Gamana Tavacharana Kamala Miha Manasi Lasatu Mama Nityam. There he mentioned Madana Janaka. to mention Vishnumurti. So here that guess should be made. So Angaja may mean Madana. Then when you search internet, Andhra Bharati or Sanskrit, some page will tell Angaja means Manmatha. So Angaja Janaka, Madana Janaka. Next is Deva Brundavana. Recently I made one post in Twitter for the work Bhavayami Raghuram. In the first charanam, Dinakaranvayatilakam Divyagadhi Suta Savana Avana Rachita Subahu Mukhavanam. Suvana is Yagnam, Avana is protection. Brundavana. Which Brundavana? Deva Brunda Avana. He is protector for Deva Brundam. That is what is mentioned there. Sarangendra Varada. Saranga, it is not very straightforward. Varada means somebody who saved. Indra is not that Indra. Indra is used for mentioning something is Sreshtham. So, he might have saved something that is Sreshtham in that circle, whatever circle it may be. When you recall, you will recall so many things. One of them is Gajendra Moksha. Saranga is Yenugu. Yenugu is elephant. Sarangendra Varada. Ramantaranga. Ramantaranga, is it about Lakshmi Devi staying inside Vishnumurti or Vishnumurti staying inside Lakshmi Devi? I don't have anything to say. So, Ramantaranga, Shamalanga, Vihanga Turanga. Turanga is actually Gurram. The most common usage is Gurram. Gurram is not donkey, horse. Vihanga is Pakshi. So, why they would combine Pakshi and Gurram? It may mean something else. So, is there any connection with Pakshi and Vishnumurti? Vishnumurti has one Vahanam, Garuda Vahanam. So, Pakshi, not any random Vihanga, that Vihanga they are mentioning. So, that person who has Vihanga as his vehicle, Turanga is vehicle. We are mentioning that name, Vihanga Turanga. Sadaya Apanga. Sa Daya Apanga. With Daya, some Apanga. Apanga is what? I can make one more, one minute extra because of this description. But if you again in the same Bhavayami Raghuramam post, I mentioned this word Apanga. Apanga. Not Apanga. Apanga. Sadaya Apanga. Next. Satsanga Ranga Puravihara. It's already 30 minutes. By 14 I have to stop. You may not see after this. If at all you like any of these description, please mention it in the comment so that I would know whether I have to do the next 2 components, next 3 components or not. Shri Krishna Arpanamastu.